My name is Nora Chapa Mendoza. I'm 94 years old. I'm an artist. I think I was born with a brush in my hand or something. I feel like I've been painting for a long, long time. I always, wherever I was, and when I was nearby, I would always create little designs and art with it, like sand, rocks, anything. And I lived in West Lockwell, Texas, and we had big red ants. There's a painting over there that I did about that. And they would bite me and then roll off me. And my brother would say, "See, you're so mean that when they bite you, they die." I've been painting all my life. Not necessarily painting, drawing, with anything that I could get my hands on. I've always been drawn to it. And I think I was meant to be. That's what I was. Created by the greatest creator to create for him, for her, whatever. Coming from Detroit was a learning experience for me. It opened many doors for me. My early priority was my family. And as my children were born here, soon after we relocated, my art focused on it more when they were both a little older. But I had a friend that worked for the Michigan Opera. They would come and they would borrow my artwork to decorate the lobby with my work for the various operas that they were doing at the time. When the artist, his name was Yuba Biro, and when he would go on a vacation, and he would hire me to run the gallery for him. And the first time I stepped into that gallery, I knew that I was gonna someday have a gallery like this. And I did. And right next door, because when the space became available, he didn't want anyone, and he was just gonna take it just because he didn't want anybody else. So he called me and asked me if I wanted to rent the space. And so that's how I opened up that gallery. And then one thing led to the other, you know. Life is like that. If you don't, afraid to move, afraid to try anything new, you gotta trust. You gotta trust your Great Spirit that He will guide you to the right place at the right time. And that's been my life, good and bad. I've accepted it. And like I said, my son said I used to turn everything bad into good. So I found out about all these grants that are being, and I saw what the African American people were doing, and I thought, wow, I can do that for us. So I got on the phone and I called every organization in the state of Michigan that had Hispanic, that had anything to do with art or education or anything like that, and to make them aware of what they could do and how they could get grants, how they could apply. So every opportunity that I had to speak to any group of Latino groups, I would mention all these things and let them know where to find it, where to call. They too could have classes and workshops and things like that for the Latinos. And I used to go to all the schools in Detroit and talk to the little kids, do little workshops for them, free of, no pay, no nothing, just because I wanted to. Just because I wanted to give back what I have gotten. It wasn't not for me to give, but to give back. to the community, and to the children, to the adults, to anybody who was interested in doing it. One thing that happened that was really important was that the artist at Bureau, the one that had the studio, when he retired and went to Florida, he sold me the space, so the whole gallery became my space, and it was right across from the music hall, from the Opera House. I have about maybe 5 or 6 styles of painting. Most artists have just one, and they're all mine, all 100% mine. I like abstract, and somebody asked me one time, why do you call this Hispanic art? It's abstract. And I go, it's Hispanic art because I painted it and I'm Hispanic. I got lots of awards and a lot of invitations to do exhibits and that sort of thing. I never applied for anything. I never asked for anything. Everything was always came to me. I think by doing what I had to do, that was the same as writing an application for a grant or whatever. I wake up inspired, I go to bed inspired, because I live in that other part of the house, and this is my studio. I walk in here to pick up something, a piece of paper, a book, and I see the brush and thing, and then I start painting, and all of a sudden I remember that the dinner's cooking inside, and I'm over here. It's a magnet. It pulls me out from. It makes me sad to think about losing so early in my life the people who were important for me. I wasn't conscious of it, but art was always there for me, for my losses, like when I got a divorce. I had my heart when my mother died. I didn't cross the border crossed me, because I lived right in that area, and the borders were moved. I remember, I forget for what reason, and so the border. So I didn't cross the border crossed me.
That's right.
It's a great life. I guess what I would like to say would be that if you want to be an artist, if you are an artist, don't be afraid. Go for it. Go for it and do the best that you can, and in whatever field you choose. But just do the best that you can, and be true to yourself. Take your chances, and do what you have to do, and the good things will come to you. You just have to do the walk.